Well, today, an unbelievable 493 horsepower Mercedes-Benz SL55 Roadster. Under the hood of the SL55, you're going to find Mercedes-Benz's hand-built 5.4 liter V8. Now, it's a supercharged V8 engine. When I say hand-built, this entire engine was built from the bottom up from, looks like Huey Gruber. He did sign the top of this here, but 493 horsepower, so almost 500 horsepower. You'd imagine the thing flies. 516 foot-pounds of torque. It's routed to a 5-speed automatic transmission, a very, very durable 5-speed automatic transmission. The car is extraordinarily fast. Has a bunch of great electronics built in that absolutely get the most of the performance software. But when you need this to be a luxury car, it's a luxury car all the way. Let's take an up-close look. Take a walk around the SL just to show you the idea of the condition of the exterior. You do have some normal stone chips across the front, nothing that major. You can see just a couple across the lip of the hood here. One up here, there's a couple on the lower part of the bumper here. Likely you're not going to be able to see most of them. There's a couple that are into the paint, but they're not all the way down to the metal. Most of them are into the clear coat, but you know, for a 03 with so many miles on it, it really does still show in excellent condition. All original throughout. The SL55 does come with the AMG Sport Package. It is a real AMG vehicle built by AMG's, Mercedes-Benz's Motorworks performance arm. 18-inch wheel on the outside here, excellent condition all the way around. You can see the V8 compressor badge here. This does indicate that it's a V8 engine with compressor being the German variant of supercharged. I would approximately say we have about 70 to 80% on the front here. You can see this AMG spec wheel caliper, brake caliper in there. Take a look at the reflection and the body panels on the driver's side. It's really a great testament to the condition of the car. Stunning throughout. Wish I could pick this car apart more. On the rear, once again, 18-inch wheel. These have a little bit less tread. I'd say they're about 50%, but when you route all the torque through the rear wheels, as you know, they'll wear a little bit faster. But uniform, perfectly quiet on the road, as we'll see shortly. Come around to the rear. Excellent condition as well. The quad exhaust tips are the signature of the SL55 model. Also, they have a little bit of a darker, almost a blacked out tail ends for the SL55. That does set it apart from the standard SL500 and 600 variants. It is a folding hardtop convertible, but look at the reflection across the deck lid here. I mean, just really gorgeous. There's no blemishes, chips, scratches, nothing to point out. And the passenger side as well. Once again, check out the reflection if you can, but really taking up close detail and quality. The car's astounding. One of the neat factory options on this SL55 is keyless go. It's keyless entry and ignition. I have the key in my pocket, so all I need to do is touch the handle. You can see the lights went on, door popped up there, pull it open. And in order to start the car, all I need to do is get in, put my foot on the brake, and hit the start button on the shifter. Car fires right up. This car on the highway forms somewhat of a cocoon. The way the windows are set up along with this wind stop, you can use this to draft a lot of the incoming wind, keep it relatively serene in here. You do have the manual option of flipping this up if the bar's down, but you do have a manipulation of the roll bar. Press this button, it'll pop it right up. It will also pop up in less than 1/10 of a second in a situation where there's a impending rollover or when the car senses that it could be imminent. But this pops right off of here. Just pop these latches and come around to the other side. Press this button, and the entire windscreen pops right off. Opening and closing the roof is as easy as one touch. Press and hold the convertible switch forward. You'll see the deck lid rises, the roll bar goes down automatically, and up comes the hardtop. It's aluminum hardtop. You do have an Alcantara roof liner in here, as well as a glass backlight with a rear window defrost that's as conventional as any other car with the hardtop that you drive. As soon as it's on the console, it says hardtop in place. Hardtop closed. That's all it takes. Mercedes SL has a very, very roomy trunk. Pop this open and you'll see you have a ton of storage in here. Now this cover does need to be in place when the top is stowed. There's actually two switches in here that will lock out the top being retracted. But you just pop that in place there. These two triggers go in. The folding top will sit on top of this, leaving all of this area down here for luggage, even when the top is stowed. And below here, you do have some extra storage. And you'll see as Mercedes-Benz builds it, it's got a pressurized tire bomb, so to speak, and also a mechanical inflator. Should you have a low tire or anything, you don't have a spare tire in here, these will get you to where you need to go to get your assistance that you'll find. Take a look across the front seats, just highlighting the condition of this SL55. These are great seats. They've got a little bit more aggressive bolstering on the side, and these are also the optional active comfort seats. There's this keypad down here. You have a adjustable bolster mount. You also have adjustable thigh support, as well as an adjustable backrest that can actually move up and down throughout the range of the backrest. But this button down here, Pulse, if you hit that button, it's going to give you 10 minutes of a pulsating massage along your lower part of your back. It's actually really great for long trips. I have had these cars on long trips and they feel fantastic. The seats are amazing. We'll take a look behind there. You've got a parcel shelf of storage trimmed in leather all the way to the back here. You can see the stitching. And also a 6-disc CD changer mounted right behind you. Got a close luxurious detail of the interior of this. Obviously you can see walnut wood. Got some extra great storage there, but all hand stitched again. Heated seats, 2-stage, both front passengers, 3-position memory with what's seemingly infinitely adjustable seats. Power trunk release here. Got a Bose badge down here that indicates the Bose sound system. It's a phenomenal system. Automatic headlamps for the xenon headlamps up front. You do have a fog light as well, and this is the sprayer function for the front lights. Got tilt and telescope steering wheel, as well as multi-function status as well. This is an AMG spec wheel, so it gives you pretty pronounced spots right here at 10 and 2. But very focused driving position. You sit very, very sporty, rivaling most sports cars actually. And the power in this car is amazing. It's still very, very tough to describe it. You can see the Alcantara lining here, as well as on the A-pillar. This does extend to the power folding hardtop. Take a look across again on the passenger side. Excellent condition. It doesn't even look as if there's been a passenger in here, which would be really unfortunate because this is a heck of a car to ride along in. Take a look at the whole center stack and console here. You've got your master lock switch up here, as well as the vent settings. You can have the vent blow hot or cold air, or just neutral air, whatever's the fresh air outside. Navigation system in here, which is actually, it's a great navigation system, built right in. Bose sound system, 6-disc CD changer behind you. It sounds incredible on the highway with the top down and the windows up. You can't even hear the wind. Dual zone climate control for both the driver and front passenger. As we stated before, it does have keyless go. Now you do have 2 overrides. You've got a manual function in which you can use the shifters behind the steering wheel, should you choose. There's also winter mode, which will start you in 2nd gear at any given time, and then sport mode. Sport mode amps the shift points somewhat. It'll allow the engine to build a little bit more rev before it shifts. Below that, electronic stability program, that's what ESP is here. You do have a height adjustable suspension. If you need to clear a low clearance, I guess I should say high clearance object, you just hit this button. You've got 2 stages of ground clearance there, and the car will actually raise itself right up. Over here, this will disable the alarm, so if the vehicle needs to be towed for any reason, the alarm won't go off. It does have a yaw sensor, so that if the car is towed unauthorized, the alarm will sound. And this is active body control. ABC changes the suspension programming to much more sporty adaptive suspension setting, and also changes the throttle response as well as the shift timing of the transmission. That is what you want to drive it in if you actually absolutely want to get the most in performance out of this. But knowing this car screams, let's go take you for a ride and show you what this thing can really do.